Hi guys, it's Ksenia. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm doing an affordable perfume video. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my top 5, actually 6. Just a little honorable mention I added in there. But my top 5 best smelling cheapies that are all under $25. So really as inexpensive as it can get for an actual perfume. And I love each and every one of these perfumes. They all smell amazing. They do not smell like the price point, and I can't wait to share them all with you. But before we get into that, speaking of affordable fragrances, this portion of the video is kindly sponsored by Julianna's Perfumes. So after carefully testing out a bunch of samples that were sent to me, I was able to come up with my top 5 out of, I think it must have been like 50 different perfumes, and I took the time to sample each and every one and wear every one, and this was my top 5. I love all 5 of these perfumes and I cannot wait to get into them. Julianna's Perfumes is not a new sponsor to this channel. They were actually one of the very first few, if not the first sponsor that I ever worked with. So they're very nostalgic to me, but ever since working with them back then, I've now partnered up again with them, and they have since made so many updates to their website. All their perfumes have a new look. They have so many perfumes on their site. Julianna's Perfumes gives you amazing quality fragrances at a much lower cost. So like your favorite high-end, super pricey niche fragrances, but literally these are the exact same perfumes. I've smelled a lot of these in the original form, and I can confirm they smell the exact same, if not honestly better. There's been a couple that I've liked more than the high-end version. Julianna's Perfumes also offers free shipping on every single one of their fragrances, as well as give you a 90-day return policy. And they did also kindly give me a code for you guys to use, so you can use my code Ksenia10 for 10% off your first order. Just make sure that you use that code within the first 30 days of this video going up. And with all that said, let's get into the top 5 fragrances that I picked. So this is the new look of their fragrances. They just look really sleek now, and this is the 1 fluid ounce. Let's get started with the first one. This is called Her Narcotic Flower. This is supposed to be a dupe of Fleur Narcotique by Ex Nihilo. I actually came across this dupe because I saw on TikTok or something that it was Hailey Bieber's like signature scent, and she always looks really put together and clean and fresh, so I'm like, this probably has a nice vibe to it. It was a pricey scent, but I got to smell it at a Saks or Nordstrom, one of the two, I can't remember, and it smelled amazing. And this smells exact, literally exact. This has top notes of lychee, bergamot, peach, middle notes of peony, orange blossom, jasmine, and petalia, and base notes of musk, moss, and woody notes. I'm not really sure how to explain this perfume because honestly, it's a really unique, definitely floral dominant fragrance. But if you're not into florals, I don't know, there's something about this that's just so alluring and it's so elegant. And honestly, I totally get the vibes of why Hailey Bieber likes this, because it gives off her vibe, which is always like this glowy, clean girl aesthetic, if you will, whatever you want to call that. This totally smells like that. It's literally just a pretty, elegant floral, but it has an edge to it, and I think it's that edge that ultimately gives that sexiness and just something so unique that honestly you've never smelled before. So I highly recommend Her Narcotic Flower. Next one that was in my top 5 was Beautiful Bella. This is supposed to be duping Dama Bianca by Xerjoff. The notes of this totally got me because it has those delicious sort of vanilla-y kind of notes. So in here we have top notes of kumquat, lime, middle notes of Italian iris, violet, lilac, Egyptian pear, lily of the valley, and base notes of vanilla, malt, ambrette, white musk, and sandalwood. The best way I can explain this is just like a very soft, sweet, warm, like super warm, creamy floral. Beautiful Bella. Even Bella means beautiful, so it's like double beautiful. It's such a stunning perfume. If you love vanilla, I think you would love this. Then of course I had to pick this one up because I've been non-stop talking about the dupe of this one lately. This is called Sicilian Sweetheart, and this is a dupe for Lira by Casa Morati. I have a tiny little sample of Lira that I've been kind of just savoring because I'm kind of going back and forth on if I want to actually purchase Lira. But then I saw that they made this, and now that I have this, this smells exact to the sample of Lira that I have. So I'm like, I don't need it anymore because it's right here. I've said on my channel how I'm a little weary of citrus when it's done in a gourmand way, and in this one it's perfect. In here it doesn't feel like cleaning chemicals mixed with cupcake, which is like what I don't like. This is just like a beautiful smooth iced lemon pound cake. It's yummy. It has top notes of blood orange, bergamot, lavender flowers, middle notes of rose, jasmine, cinnamon, and base notes of vanilla, musks, and caramel. It's just sweet gourmand without being a total mess like other perfumes that we've talked about in the past. If you know, you know. Next one is gonna be shocking, especially in relation to a video I just recently made, but I wanted to try it out. When it comes to the original of this perfume, I haven't had much luck, but every time I've tried a dupe, I've always liked the dupe better. And when I smelled the sample, as I was testing all the samples to pick out this top 5, this scent I kept going over and over and over, and I'm like, why do I really like this? This is Kissed by an Angel. You'll be shocked to know this is a dupe for Kilian's Angel Share, which yes, I literally just included in an overrated perfumes video. But hear me out, this is better than the original Angel Share. It doesn't feel like a total mess to me, and the patchouli doesn't linger on my skin. It's so nice. It's like exactly that scent, but smoothed out, where nothing sharp sort of pops out on my skin. So I love this. This one smells really sexy. This is just basically like a boozy, cinnamony, very warm, definitely fall winter vibes kind of fragrance. Here we have top notes of cinnamon, orange, and chocolate, middle notes of orris, myrrh, caramel, and vanilla, and base notes of tonka beans, sweet notes, sandalwood, woodsy notes, and amber. To me, it's like 98% the same, but that 2% difference is what makes this better. And then the last one is Oud Orange Imperial. This one is a dupe for Oud Orange Intense by Fragrance Du Bois. This is one I needed because when I smelled this, I smelled one of my favorite perfumes in a more expensive niche kind of way. This smells so much like Miami Glow to me, but a 10 times more expensive version of Miami Glow. I know Miami Glow, people say it's like super soapy, and I know a lot of people don't like that even though I love it. This is not that soapy. It's like musky, it's sweet, it's woodsy. This may be my favorite one. This has top notes of fruity notes, coconut, middle notes of bourbon, vanilla, and base notes of vanilla, agar, wood, and musk. So even the notes you can tell are just super sweet. Fruity, vanillas, musky, woodsy. It's literally so good. 10 out of 10. So yeah, those are my top 5 from Julianna's perfumes that I picked out of all the samples I tried. Let me know if you guys have tried any of these, and if you're interested in picking up any one of them, definitely do so. Check out the link in my description box, and don't forget to use my code if you are interested in anything on their site. And with all that being said, let's get straight into today's video. Please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and turn your post notifications on, and let's get started. Starting off with the first fragrance in no particular order is Liam by Lattafa. I just picked this up and hauled it in my Arab fragrance haul, and I seriously cannot get enough of this perfume. It smells so expensive. I can't even deal with this. This is woody. It's a little musky. It's fig. Now this perfume is actually a dupe for Gris Chanel by BDK, which I had a chance to smell the original of, and honestly it's been a long time so I can't exactly remember, but I love this. This is so good. The fig in it is so good. It's a little bit spicy. There's something also cozy about it that I don't know, like I can't explain, and I see this so much as just a daily, everyday wear, signature scent, super versatile. You can wear it to any and everything. I feel like everybody should have this. It is a unisex scent, but it doesn't lean on either way. If you're a woman and you don't like, you know, cologne leaning masculine kind of scents, that's not this one. But also if you're a guy, you're not gonna smell girly with a scent like this because it's just right in the middle. I cannot rave more highly about this, and the fact that it's literally $23 blows my mind, because not only is the scent a 10 out of 10, but longevity, performance, power, all 10 out of 10. The next one is for the vanilla lovers, which I know is a lot of you out there. If you follow this channel, you're most likely a vanilla lover, because like, why would you not be? This is Vanilla Potion, and I have no idea what this brand is because it's one of those random perfumes you find at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I got mine at Marshalls, and as you can see, it was $16.99. Now I've seen a lot of these lately at Marshalls and both TJ Maxx, so I feel like they're kind of circulating a lot right now. I know this kind of became viral on TikTok as well. This is such a good vanilla, and I know especially when it's in a lower price point, vanilla can smell kind of cheap. I personally don't think this smells cheap. I think this smells amazing and exactly what vanilla should smell like, but definitely in a heightened way. There's still this sexiness. I'm almost getting a suede note or something. Oh, it's so good. It's literally called Vanilla Potion, and it's a vanilla potion. This has notes of vanilla, vanilla orchid, musk, driftwood, bergamot, and freesia. Not sure if I really quite smell the freesia or the bergamot, but I mean, maybe I do slightly, because there is like this bit of freshness to it. It's still vanilla above all else, but it's like a tiny bit fresh, which is kind of nice because it takes away from that like sickly sweet, just overly sweet scent. So it's balanced really well, but the vanilla and vanilla orchid definitely are standout notes in here. This is such a sexy vanilla, and it's still unbelievable to me that it's only $16.99. And another perfume that I got at TJ Maxx, I got it for literally $12.99. Now I got this a couple years ago, so they might have raised the price on this, which they tend to do, and it's annoying. But anyways, this is English Laundry by Oxford Blue. This smells so good, and I have no idea what it's doing in this cheap of a price point. This to me smells incredible. If you are a fresh girl and you want to smell like you just got out of the shower and you constantly are searching for a scent that's just gonna make you smell like freshly cleaned sheets, but not in a boring way, this is the fragrance for you. I mean, it's called English Laundry. It kind of smells like you just did your laundry and you used like the best detergent ever, and it just came out of the dryer, and it's like warm and fragrant. That's exactly what this guy smells like. This has a ton of notes in it, a lot of fruits, so it's definitely a fruit dominant scent. And even though I'm saying it smells like laundry and clean, you think probably like just musky and fresh, this actually has a good amount of sweetness to it that is all coming from fruits. So in here you have pineapple, melon, red fruits, citruses, blackcurrant, green notes, middle notes of jasmine, violet, rose, orange blossom, lily of the valley, osmanthus, base notes of vanilla, caramel, musk, amber, and sandalwood. Tons of freaking notes, but so good. Fresh, sweet, super fruity, juicy, and honestly, yeah, it smells like it should be $100 perfume very easily, like a designer. I still don't understand how I got it for $12.99. It seriously blows my mind. This perfume that continues to blow my mind each and every time I wear it, and I swear I fall more and more in love with this perfume each and every time I wear it, is Fraise Fouettée. I still struggle saying this name, but this is by Le Monde Gourmand. Now, pretty much all of the Le Monde Gourmands, at least the ones that come in the 1 fluid ounce size, are all $25, but this one, you need this one specifically. I feel like out of all of them, and they make a lot, so you can find something for everybody. They have fresh ones, sweet ones, gourmand ones. They have ones that literally smell like Coca-Cola, but this one right here, this is the one that everybody needs. Well, at least if you like this scent profile, which I don't know why anybody wouldn't, because this smells like the pink Starburst. It smells like the juiciest, creamiest strawberry milk that has a hint of banana thrown in there. This has top notes of strawberry, banana, California orange, middle notes of butter, heliotrope, coconut water, and base notes of sugar and vanilla. This is creamy, milky, and strawberry banana milk. Highly recommend. Unbeatable for the price, but it's like one of the girliest scents ever. The only downside of this is just that it's not the strongest scent in the world. I feel like if this was stronger, then this would be like the best perfume ever, but it's okay. Just spray a little heavy and you're fine. Right. And then the last one, I have to give a little shout out because it's been a while since I've talked about my beloved Guess Seductive Noir. I feel like a lot of you guys probably have found me through this perfume, but I truly am so addicted to this perfume. Still to this day, I've discovered this maybe 3 years ago, kind of close to when I started this channel, and I still love it and have it in my collection. It hasn't been decluttered and it's not gonna be anytime soon. Guess Seductive Noir is literally like 16 bucks. I know people compare it to Mon Guerlain by Guerlain a lot. I personally have smelled that perfume, didn't like it. I felt like the patchouli in it was too much. This is better. This is just a creamier, smoother version of it, and it's so sexy. It's dark. It's one of those scents where I'm like, how is this the price point that it is? Like, if this was in a niche perfume bottle and it had a niche price point, people would be paying big money for this. I'm telling you, every woman needs this perfume. This will be like your little hidden gem in your perfume collection that when you wear, you'll get a ton of compliments. and when you tell people what it is, they'll be shocked. This one has top notes of sage, bergamot, and peony, middle notes of iris, jasmine, sambac, lily of the valley, and base notes of vanilla, Haitian vetiver, and velvet. I know you see a lot of green type notes. I know you see the sage, vetiver, I don't know, velvet, and maybe they might throw you off thinking this would be too much, because that's kind of what happened to me. When I first bought this, I was like, is this gonna be too green or too earthy? No, it's just a perfect smooth blend of, honestly, sweetness, muskiness, and I can't even pinpoint anything out because how smooth this perfume is. It's just so good. That's all I have to say. And that was the 5th one, but the honorable mention is actually its little sister here. This is Guess Seductive Red, and I just wanted to mention this because this is another one that blows my mind with the price point. Guess Seductive Red also comes from the same line. This line just, I don't know, they were really doing it with these two. Guess Seductive Red is pretty much like if you took Baccarat Rouge and you added cherry liqueur to it. It smells so expensive, so luxurious, so good. Baccarat Rouge is like $360 and this is $16. Not that it's a dupe of Baccarat Rouge, but it'll get you, honestly, that vibe with something even more. It's almost as if you took, honestly, Lost Cherry by Tom Ford and Baccarat Rouge, you get this perfume, which are both two perfumes that if you add them together is like almost $1,000, and this is $16. So that officially concludes this video. Those are my top 5 cheapies that are under $25. I recommend these to anybody. They're gonna be those little hidden gems in your collection where you wear and you get compliments, but you're gonna be like, do I even want to tell people what this is? Because they're gonna be shocked. Definitely check out Julianna's perfumes if you haven't already. Check out the link in my description box. And again, if you're interested in any one of these perfumes, make sure you use my code Xenia10 for 10% off at checkout for your first order. And make sure you use it within 30 days of this video being up. Thank you to Julianna's Perfumes again for sponsoring today's video. That is it for me today. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and turn your post notifications on. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!